Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Engage Podcast. I am Josh with my co-host,
Mike.
Today we are joined by a very special guest for, I believe, the fourth or fifth time on the channel.
Yeah, maybe sixth or seventh. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe sixth or seventh.
He's been here a few times.
Sorry, welcome back. First time in person, first time in studio, not doing the Zoom shit. We got basically a regular show today. We're going to go through the injuries. We're going to go game by game for the NFL. We'll do our NFL knockout game at the end. But before we get into any of that, the college football regular season is over, Mike, and the playoff talks have begun.
Yeah, we haven't talked about college football too much this season on the pod.
Really.
Yeah, really at all.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a handful of times, but the season ends. We don't have to worry about the controversy with Indiana this year. That was a big argument point last year. If they're not in the playoff, I don't know who is.
Yeah, I mean, well, Ohio State, but yes.
Those are the two teams we're pretty much 100% certain on.
Yeah.
Have to be. Two top teams, but you got them. Texas A&M seems to be a lock as well. They
despite
did
losing to Texas,
suffer a big loss to Texas. Yes, and
which that's the number one question now.
Yeah,
is Arch and Texas in at 9-3?
The current ESPN, I think this is updated. All-State predictor has them with a 6% chance, which is wild.
It is wild. I mean, look at their wins.
I think they have the three best wins in like a single season that a team's had since like 2019 LSU.
It's what, A&M, Vandy, Ole Miss, or A&M, Vandy? Who's the third one?
I think it's
Tennessee?
Ole Miss.
Bama? I can't remember. Who the third one is. Sorry, we don't even remember the game.
Yeah.
But
What's Bama?
Bama's 2 losses, I believe.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
I'm talking about
Oklahoma. It was Oklahoma. Vandy,
yes.
and Texas A&M.
What is Bama's percent? I'm assuming it's high. They're in the SEC championship. They're
Bama
playing
is
Georgia.
a 68% chance.
It's probably a win and in for them. That's probably what it comes down to.
Yeah.
They're probably slightly favored in that game against Georgia. Therefore, they're 66. Is Georgia 33?
99%.
Oh, really?
chance.
So even with a loss, they're in.
Yes.
Wow.
Big Ten championship.
Ohio State IU. So
Okay.
they're just playing for flowers
I
there.
should have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing for a bye.
They are.
They're
Well,
playing for more than.
there's a good chance, even with a loss, one of those teams gets a bye.
Oh, that's right. It's not the champions
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah. Does IU with a loss get a bye?
I think
That's
so.
the question.
I mean, you're disrespecting IU's
I'm not.
schedule
I
again.
haven't said a single thing.
You have
Well,
done.
they give the bye to two Big Ten.
I mean, that's one thing. I mean, you can definitely give it to 2 SEC teams.
I mean, they beat Oregon. That's a massive win.
Yeah, that's their big win. But let's
And they they have dominant wins over UCLA.
read me
which
their
has
last
been
6
better.
games in conference play.
Their last 6 games?
Yes.
Okay, their last 6 games are bad. Purdue, Wisconsin, Penn State, which was playing decent at the time. Maryland, UCLA was playing great at the time. And Michigan State.
A lot of fluff.
There's a lot. You can
Oh,
admit
well.
this year it was closer last year with the SEC Big Ten argument. It's not close this year. The Big Ten is weaker this year than they were last year for sure.
I disagree. I think the Big
I
Ten,
think-
again, is just as strong.
How is
yeah.
the SEC weaker?
I mean, the
You
Big
got-
Ten has...
there are a lot of really
Big Ten
dud
is-
teams. It's every team that IU played right there is bad for the most part.
UCLA is decent.
You've even said yourself that UCLA isn't good.
They weren't, and then they fired their coach and became decent.
Decent.
I said decent. I didn't say good. I said
Yeah,
decent.
I mean, that's still not like a big win. Like their big wins are Oregon, Iowa, and who is the third one?
Oregon, Iowa, Illinois.
Illinois. Illinois was a lot better.
And Penn
All
State's...
conference.
Yes,
Penn State's
yes.
still a solid one. But
Well,
I mean,
their
that's
non-conference was Kennesaw State, Indiana State, and who's the third one?
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion. I mean,
How are we
Fluff
debating
on the
IU
Big Ten
again?
schedule.
Yeah, we're not. No,
Fluff
they're
on the
gonna-
Big Ten schedule.
they're going to be in. It's just if they lose against Ohio State in bad fashion, there's an argument.
That's the thing, though, with a lot of these teams is there's a lot of fluff on the schedule, except for Texas. They decided to go out and play Ohio State week 1.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
That's what's hurting them.
Exactly. And then there's people who think that Notre Dame should get in over Miami, even though Miami won the head-to-head game.
See, I'm a head-to-head guy.
You gotta
and a
play
Miami
games.
fan. I say you take the
You
head-to-head.
have to.
Every time.
Otherwise, why would you play the games? Like,
Exactly.
you get rewarded for playing Kennesaw State, Old Dominion, and Indiana State, but you get punished for playing the best team in the country on the road week 1. That doesn't make sense to me. And you always put me in this position where I have to end up fighting for SEC teams that I don't even like Bama. And
I mean,
Texas.
as SEC fans, they love it, though, in general.
But
guys
you
love fighting
have
for
to
teams you don't like.
acknowledge the fact that like imagine if it was the other way around. Ohio State loses week 1 to Texas.
Imagine. That's the SEC's fans' favorite words. Imagine and if.
Okay. I would kill. You know what? I say abolish every team in college football. Just do SEC versus Big Ten every week, and let's just see how it plays out.
I mean, you need to throw Notre Dame in there, though.
No, they don't count.
And
Join the
honestly-
conference or quit.
The
Still
two
eliminate
teams that I am looking out for the most in this college football playoff is Notre Dame and Texas Tech. Those are the two teams
Texas
that I like
Tech,
the
man.
most.
They're the first Big 12 team to have a good defense in like a decade,
Yeah.
which is I
They're
think
good.
impressive enough. And BYU is also good. There's a good chance both of them.
But I mean,
get in.
Texas Tech steamrolled BYU.
Yeah, that's
Have
true.
you guys talked about BYU's quarterback's number?
47.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he's
It's
the-
absurd.
What's his name? He has a cool name. too.
Bo Schlam.
But it's not Schlam.
Oh.
It's definitely not Schlam. It's Bo something. But no, BYU's good too. There's a good chance that those are two Big 12 teams in the playoff. I feel like we have
Bachmeier.
Bachmeier. Bo Bachmeier. Or no, is it
Bear
Bachmeier.
Bachmeier.
There it is. Yeah, it's Bear. We can't talk college football without talking about the possible no ACC teams in scenario, which is very likely it's a game away from happening. All that had to happen was Duke somehow wiggles their way into the ACC championship game with 5 losses. If they win, there's no chance they're going to be in as the top 5 conference winner. It's going to be JMU and then the winner of Tulane and North Texas. And then at that point, Miami probably isn't in either. Virginia wouldn't be in.
I don't even know what scenario Miami needs. It has to be some sort of witchcraft
I
Yeah.
can't. What was their percentage on that?
for them to get it.
Did they have a percentage?
I think it was very small.
It's gotta be like-
It's like 20%. I mean,
Yeah,
I couldn't
depends
go
on
back
the
to odds here.
20
plus
is higher than
600.
Texas, though.
It was plus 600.
And it's only because that Notre Dame win. I guarantee that.
I mean, it should.
If they
count
didn't
for
have that
something.
Notre Dame win, they'd probably be at like 5.
Yeah,
5.
yeah, probably. I mean, they wouldn't. I don't know, man. Miami's got 2 years in a row. Their biggest problem is not skill level; it's they just didn't get to the ACC title game. And it's
Well, they went last year.
no, they didn't.
No, they did.
It was SMU Clemson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
But
getting
they-
mixed up.
And then they both got in, which was crazy.
Because
They both
I know
got in.
SMU beat us in the regular season
and this year.
last year.
Yeah.
I know.
in this year, but no, I mean it would be insane because the whole playoffs was directed towards let's get the big dogs from every conference and let's make sure the big 4 are represented, and we're a second year in and there's already the nightmare scenario where a big 4 conference doesn't get a single team in.
Yeah. Miami's plus 600, Duke plus 1500, Virginia minus 130.
Duke
so.
ain't getting in. Duke is not getting in, even if they win that game by
And if Miami-
100.
If Miami's behind Duke, it's
They're not behind Duke. They're in front of Duke.
what were the odds again?
It was 600 and 1500.
Yeah,
right?
600.
I thought you said
Yeah. No, anybody behind Duke is out.
I think
Anybody behind Duke
450
is
for the 5 loss.
no, absolutely not. Trying to think any other big storylines that we got here.
I mean, the biggest storyline we haven't talked about.
Oh, Michigan, Ohio State.
No. Well, Ohio State does pummel Michigan.
Oh,
Lane Kiffin
going to
leaving Ole
LSU,
Miss
yeah.
to
Or-
go to LSU.
I
right before
saw
the
there
College
was.
Football
I didn't get to finish it because Sar came over and I put it away and I didn't look back at it. But there was a video that somebody took from the meeting, like
No, they said there was no phones allowed.
exactly from the no phones meeting. He was like on his thigh like this like you can just hear audio.
Oh, I have not seen
It's like a
that
4-minute video. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing, but yeah, I cannot wait to listen to that. That's gonna be interesting. You guys want to listen to it on here?
yet. Are you
If it's
sure?
out,
We can do that.
I don't like.
I don't know who really does at this point.
Let me see if
haven't
I can
seen this
find it.
video
You guys
at
can
all.
talk Kiffin while I look for it.
I
Remember
mean,
when he was the Raiders coach. Like,
yeah.
He was like the first coach I remember, honestly.
Basically, the main thing with Lane Kiffin is they try to turn a hoe into a housewife, and you can't do it. That's the whole story. They tried to take a guy who's notorious for leaving schools. He did it to Tennessee to go to USC. He's done it before, and just completely does Ole Miss dirty. And then on top of that, he doubles down on it by saying if the coaches don't leave with him now, that they don't get a chance on his coaching staff at all. So now they're going to have a diminished coaching staff, mainly on the offensive side. I don't know who's going to stay.
So I found the video.
Oh.
The first comment is, "I will save you all 4 minutes of your life that you will never get back if you listen to this. There's nothing exciting in this video, so
okay.
we're not gonna listen to this.
Let's
shit."
move on.
Yeah, we'll completely move on from that. Thank you, Twitter user, for dodging.
Any
Dodging us a bullet there.
bad things we have to say about Lane?
He's Liam Cohen.
Well, on top of
He's
that,
Liam Cohen.
the Ole Miss fans who were protecting him have now turned on him, and there's a lot of Instagram DM messages getting out right now.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's SEC, baby. I mean, maybe they don't play like
Yeah,
that in the
but-
Big Ten, but we get down about football. It's not a personal thing here.
DMing 18 and 19-year-olds
Yeah.
as a head football coach.
Doesn't he have
Wait,
kids
wait, wait.
too?
Oh, wait. That.
Wait,
oh,
doesn't
I
he
thought.
have kids?
Oh,
Does he
I
have like
thought
a-
you were saying. I thought you were
Does he
saying
have like a
people were-
college-age daughter?
Yes.
Oh, that's not at all what I thought you were
Yes,
saying.
bro.
I thought you were saying fans were DMing him death threats for
No,
leaving.
no.
Oh, then scratch everything I just said.
I was gonna say.
I have no. Wait, so fill me in.
Lane Kiffin DMing 19-year-olds saying like
Wow.
sending them messages. Oh, I wish I could find one. It was
Wow,
like
you got me bad there. I had
Yeah.
no idea that's what you were talking about whatsoever. But he's Liam Cohen.
Allegedly.
LSU is undoubtedly a better job than Ole Miss.
It is, and they're probably paying him better.
Definitely paying him better.
Easier to recruit.
More resources, yes.
So
his daughter's
Did he-
boyfriend has another year of eligibility.
did he make the right decision? Maybe. But did he do it with class?
How
Yeah.
else could you do
I
that?
don't know.
It's not his fault though at all. It's 100% the way it's set up.
it is the way
Because
it's set
LSU
up.
Yeah.
wasn't going to hire him if he had to wait another month. So he was either going to not get the job or get to coach his team. Those are the only two options.
You want to guess who pushed him over the edge to make the decision?
Who?
Your guy, Pete Carroll.
What'd he say?
He said, Lane Kiffin said a statement and said, he's talking to someone in an interview, said, my heart was here. I talked to some mentors, Coach Carroll, Coach Saban. Coach Carroll said, your dad would tell you to go take the shot on why he left Ole Miss.
Wow. That's interesting. to
I mean,
say the
Pete
least.
Carroll also has made similar choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the
Leaving
game.
USC.
That's the thing is like there's all the people
I mean,
that-
there was the whole
Yeah, there were some issues.
but I mean, he also left.
my whole thing is everybody's like up in arms about like, oh, he's not gonna be able to coach in the playoff, and that sucks. I feel bad for Ole Miss fans, but they're like, oh, I feel for the kids. I feel for the kids. The second that we put NIL in college football or in college sports, it's no longer about the kids. It's a business now,
Fair
and it's
enough.
always been a business for the coaches, but now it's definitely a business with the kids making money. It is what it is at this
And
point. Like,
I go back to
it's a
last
dog eat
year.
dog world.
I can't think. What was Penn State's backup quarterback?
Drew out?
That transferred.
Oh, their backup quarterback.
And he started this year, but I mean, he transferred before the bowl game.
Yes.
And I mean, that's part of it too.
It's just the
kids
it's
can
the
do it
system.
too. I guess the coaches should, but I still don't think I don't think any of that should happen.
It's the problem. I mean, and I saw Rick Pitino talking about it on Twitter today.
Oh, he's pissed.
Just put it after. It's so
Yeah.
easy. I know it's the problem with like the semesters and the kids have to enroll or whatever. That's the biggest problem. But if college basketball can get away with doing it in the middle of the semester, why can't college football?
Doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I don't think he's going to succeed at LSU. No, I think this is such a massive change that there's going to be so much against him that it might not be.
Yeah.
It's just now it's even more of a toxic situation to go into. But I mean, he's going to get
At the same time,
a
look who he's
ton
following.
of money.
So
Yeah.
do we have any updates with like that whole AD situation at LSU?
Yeah,
How
no
the,
idea.
the governor, the mayor, or some shit is running the program?
Yeah, he said the AD wouldn't get the chance to make the next hire. I don't know. So I don't know who made the hire.
Well, obviously he did probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
He also could just be big shot talking.
That's
Probably.
probably a big part of it. But also at the end of the day, it just means more.
yeah.
It does. The SEC just means more. This shit doesn't happen in the Big Ten. You guys do whatever you guys did at Northwestern and Penn State. That's your scandals. Ours are about trying to win, not whatever the hell was going on there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no, the SEC has no scandals for sure. But let's go back to Lane Kiffin and the DMs. Last thing we'll say about Lane Kiffin.
oh yeah.
Some of the DMs, let's see. To a 19-year-old, he would send messages like this. It's a Instagram message that says, men who date younger women are often much happier. And Lane says, this is true. Next one, 3 hours feels like 10 minutes with the right person.
Jesus Christ, Lane. He's always been a weirdo, though.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have seen the clip from Sydney Thomas. She was on Inside, which is the Sidemen reality TV show. She said the most wild DM she's got was Lane Kiffin sliding into her DM saying "Roll Tide."
Is he
As
married?
the Ole Miss head coach.
I don't know if he is married.
He can't be married.
I
There's
don't
no
think
way.
he is
He has
married.
a kid.
He does have
dog.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
They always
And
show the boyfriend.
yeah, and like I said, Weeks has another year of eligibility, so I'm assuming he's gonna stay.
Got
I mean,
to.
that's like an All-American CW like wet dream right there. Great linebacker or decent linebacker. One more year of eligibility. His girlfriend's dad joins the team, becomes his new head coach. I mean, this is Coach Baker all over again, man.
Advice from Pete Carroll on how to stay young.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad guy to get it from. We got anything else about college football, or do we want to move into some injuries from this week?
We can move into some injuries, I believe.
Okay, we will start with, speaking of Pete Carroll and USC, we'll start with Amon-Ra St. Brown. He went down with I believe, ankle, technically, injury. They're more of just calling it leg right now. Like, first quarter of the Lions Thanksgiving game. Obviously bad for a Lions offense who is going to be missing Sam Laporta for the rest of the season.
Yeah, this does give him a chance to let JMO throttle
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the only bright side I can see from it.
Only problem is it is kind of tough to get JMO going,
Yeah, I mean,
especially in the way they've run.
I've said I think Jamo's a great receiver. I think Goff's a great quarterback. I'm not sure they're a great match, and they're gonna have to be a great match now. We're gonna need to see Jamo running more crossing routes and more slants and more digs. Yes, yeah. I mean, Amon-Ra isn't even really an X.
I mean, he's all.
But yeah, he's just gonna have
XYZ.
to do. Yeah, he's gonna have to be the new XYZ, and he can do it. He definitely can do it. But you want Amon-Ra.
You did have that
Obviously.
fourth down drop as well by Jamo in the game. That wasn't great. He's gonna have to be able to be a high volume guy.
That's his biggest weakness.
Yeah.
That and the celebrations.
Yeah,
after
and
the
getting
fight.
every time you get a touchdown and being a flag.
Yeah, that's a problem. So you gotta when Amon-Ra's out, you might be able to score the same amount of touchdowns, but you're gonna miss a couple extra points because of flags on the back end. Yeah.
Put more pressure on old Jake Bates back there.
Yeah. Poor Jake. Sauce Gardner, your guy, calf injury. You thought it was an Achilles.
Yeah, I was broke. I was a broken man for about an hour.
Yeah, but he's fine. I guess. Or I mean,
He's not fine. He's probably gonna be done for the year still.
But he's not. He didn't tear his Achilles.
No, it's not a career altering injury like
Yeah.
I initially thought. I mean, he did it was non-contact. He did the look back like someone hit his leg, and every time you see that, you're like, oh my god, it's over.
Yeah.
And so I completely thought it was over. I was depressed, but luckily he came back to the sideline in a boot and was in good spirits. So hopefully it's likely just a calf strain, but probably it'll be about 4 to 6 weeks, which could be the season. Yeah, that's it.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, if it was a torn Achilles, it would have been dead. But we were gonna trade AD Mitchell regardless.
Yeah, I was about to say it's really the picks if it was a torn
Yeah.
Achilles. Like AD Mitchell can go drop 200 yards the same day and it wouldn't matter.
Okay, let's be 200 yards. You're a little bit better.
It's the
Yeah.
Jets.
200
Jets
yards.
It is the
stats don't
Jets.
count positive or negative. They're just the Jets. They just go into their own category.
And it's better than going to the, because he was gonna go to the Browns for like a 6th-round pick. So I don't know which one's better.
Yeah. For him,
Yeah,
I think
for
I'd
him.
rather be with the Browns.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
Shadur, Tyrod Taylor,
It's and
or
a better
Fields, or
field,
Dylan
I guess.
Gabriel. Yeah, better field. Yeah, and that's probably the difference maker right there.
The Browns have good.
No, but it's got to be better than MetLife. It has to be.
They do have grass.
They do have grass. A guy that I mean, our weekly Saints injury. I feel like we always talk about a Saints injury that doesn't matter because they only have 2 wins. But Justin Reed is hurt for the 10th time this year.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
He
that.
getting paid.
What? Probably a lot. I'd assume the Saints pay everybody a lot, so I'd assume he's making a lot of money.
3-year, $31 million deal. So pretty good cap hit.
Parker Washington on the Jaguars hip injury. I obviously have had the Jaguars eliminated on knockout for some weeks now. It's getting worse and worse every week, but Parker Washington, he's been really, really good for them, so
Yeah, it's been.
it sucks.
Next week's gonna be a big week for the Jags in general, but
Is it Jack's Colts?
yeah, in Jacksonville, so a place they always win.
Yep.
He's been good. He's been very good
He is
for them.
Which it's important they have him now with Washington out, Brian Thomas Jr.'s in and out every single week.
And just not playing great. Yeah.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison, heel
Again.
injury. Guy's been hurt all year.
Yeah, it's unfortunate too, especially with you heard when Jacoby came in that him and Jacoby just get reps every day by themselves
yeah.
all day.
Who's the other guy? In Arizona.
Michael Wilson?
Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Wilson, yeah. He's a beast.
He's he get like 20 targets.
Yeah.
Like a week
Jacoby
ago.
likes him. Jacoby just likes to throw the damn ball.
Yeah, he likes to sling the
Well,
rock.
yeah, they throw the ball like 50 times. every
Yeah.
game.
He broke the reception or the completions record.
It's ridiculous.
Just absurd. But I mean another team where it's doesn't matter because he's not competing, only matters for fantasy. And even then, Marvin Harrison's had like one good fantasy game this year. So
He's been decent.
he had the
When,
Cowboys
when he's
game was
able to
good.
play, he's been
People who
decent.
drafted him in like dynasties they probably had some higher than they probably
Yeah.
don't like.
Definitely. I mean, he went 1 probably in every dynasty draft. I can't. I mean, he definitely went 1 in ours.
I didn't think.
Well, the person who took him in ours also got Bowers and Daniels, so they were ended up being all right. But yeah. Kyron Williams. This one is important. Kyron Williams' foot injury. Obviously, the Rams lose their 6-game win streak today. Stafford loses his no interception streak today, and they lose full control of the 1 seed. So they lost a lot today. And adding on top of it, a foot injury for your star running back.
Yeah, it's his ankle injury, but I guess
okay.
Kyron Williams doesn't expect to miss next week's game.
Okay.
That's big
Yeah.
because they're gonna need him back. Blake Corum is Blake Corum.
I mean, he's not bad, though.
He's
I don't
not-
think he's terrible.
He's not
He's not
bad,
Kyron.
but he's not Kyron Williams.
We've seen running backs thrive in the McVay system, so I think it kind of just works. And then Final one here. Frank Ragnow comes out of retirement after retiring out of nowhere beginning of the season. Gets his physical, has a grade 3 hamstring strain, which is basically a tear. It is a tear, and he can't come back. So, yeah, I don't know what to make of that situation. It's fucking insane. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you not know that you tore?
Yeah. Like, how do you not know your hamstring's hanging off the bone?
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not going to, and I love Frank. I love Frank Ragnow so much. Was he trying to just be a hero? Make a statement. The Lions needed a center bad.
But you know what? Let's say he does come out of retirement after this injury. That's not true.
Exactly. But the verbiage is that he's not coming back in 2026. But I mean, I didn't think he was going to try to come back in 2025
Like what,
either.
31?
Yeah, just a lot.
He's 29.
Yeah, he's young. He just has a lot.
He's
of
a guard or
center.
Center?
Best center in the
He
league.
could play another 10 years. if
He's
he
been
wants.
so injured though. His whole career has been injuries. Neck
He
injuries.
got a lot of head injuries?
Yeah, head, neck. Yeah, it's a pec. It's a whole thing. But
Yeah, that's an issue.
and now a hamstring tear.
He played till
I mean, I would have loved it, but hopefully we see Frank again. I don't think, for the record, that that's what he was doing. I don't know how this could have happened though. Someone is to blame. I don't know who, but someone is to blame. All right, we can get into the games here. Unfortunately, we gotta just keep beating me to shit and talk about the Lions again. But
Yeah.
first game here: Packers 31, Lions 24. Lions lose again on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Jordan Love did what he did, 2 years ago now?
He was not
Yeah.
nearly as good in this game as he was.
Wasn't
in that
nearly as
game.
good as he was in this game, but I mean,
4 touchdowns, no picks.
4 touchdowns, no picks, 234 yards.
Yep.
Got the ball out to his guy. Dontavian Wicks dominated you guys.
Yep.
All game, he had 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just game-winning catch as well.
Mhm.
Was a very
first
contested
touchdown
catch.
wasn't a touchdown, but we can.
I mean, it was legitimately ruled a touchdown. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I agree with you. The refs were a bit odd in this game. The timeout situation was ridiculous.
I only have 2 ref things to bitch about, and then I'll trash the Lions. But go ahead.
Yeah, the timeout thing was ridiculous. Brian Branch stopping on the one route was ridiculous. Don't know what was going on.
That was
there.
on the no touchdown, right?
Yes, but I mean, it got ruled a touchdown. But if he would have just kept running and deflected the ball, it would have been perfectly fine.
Easier
Wouldn't have
said
been a
than done.
touchdown.
He played great in this game. He had a pass break up the play before,
And then
that.
gave up the game-winning catch as well.
It is what it is. I don't know what you want him to do. But yeah, I'll talk about the 2 ref things, and then I'll get into the Lions. The timeout thing was crazy. I mean, it can't. There's nothing else to say about that. It's unjustified. You could see it clear as day. He called timeout after the false start. That doesn't change the game because the Lions still lose this game. Technically, if you go by the points doesn't matter because it changes the whole vibe of the game there. But regardless, that's 4 points off the board, and then the touchdown, no touchdown. But the Lions needed to play better in this game. Amon-Ra going out for in the first quarter obviously hurt, but like you said, J-Mo was able to get it together. He caught 7 of his 10 targets. That's kind of what you expect if J-Mo's going to get 10 targets. They're probably not going to have him catch all of them, but gets 144, gets in the end zone. He's still the fastest receiver in the league. Tom Kennedy, what?
Is he faster than Kevontae Turpin?
I think so. I think he has the highest sprint speed.
I mean, what are you counting? Like the speed with ball bullshit? 40?
I wouldn't count 40. I mean, I
I
think
think it's worthy.
speed with ball is more important.
I feel like it's Turpin.
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
One of the fastest guys in the league. Gibbs also is in that category. I think they're definitely both top 10. Gibbs unfortunately didn't. He unfortunately did not have a great game today though, or on Thursday. 20 carries for 68 yards for him. Lions offensive line is in shambles right now. They're not playing well. It would have been great to get Frank Ragnow back, but they of course don't. Goff wasn't horrible in this game. 6 incompletions, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Lions just couldn't move the ball when they needed to. They have their corners back, which is huge. Pass rush still isn't doing anything with Hutch, and then the other side is just absolutely nobody. Ali McNeil's not fully recovered from his ACL injury. It's pretty clear. And now it looks like Kirby Joseph's out for the season, so that hurts pretty bad, too.
It does hurt. You needed someone on defense to step up and make a play, and number 97 couldn't, and no one else could. So
I mean, I don't know.
Thing to bring up about this game, and it's kind of random and had almost nothing to do with outcome, but in what is it called when they cross encroachment?
Encroachment, yes.
Yeah, encroachment happened, and normally that's like when a free play happens, right?
No, I believe
Yes.
encroachment's the one where they stop it offside.
Oh, so okay.
Because I felt the same way.
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, how do they decide that? If it's encroachment or offside?
I don't
Like,
know.
I
either.
What
think-
makes the difference?
I might know this.
Okay.
I think the reasoning is if they think that they have a free shot at the quarterback. That's why they stopped the play.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's the reason, or one of them.
But what's the difference between offsides and encroachment? Yeah, for real.
I don't know. Offsides or encroachment.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense to me. But
Offsides, I think, might just be lining offsides.
I think it was the Lions had the ball when this happened. I want to say they did because they didn't get a free play. I know what play you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Goff, I think, was upset about it too.
Yes, because he probably thought it was offsides.
Yeah.
Which,
But
whatever.
I think it's because if they think they have a free hit on them, they have to stop the play. The last thing I'd say about this game is 97 has to be better. You can't pay him that much money. And you can't call him the top
do we want to log
defensive
in?
end.
Do we want to log into PFF? He's coming off a broken leg, and he's number 4 in PFF, number 2 in pressures. He's getting to the quarterback. I think
Pressure
he's
boy.
3 in hits.
Pressure boy.
Hits.
Pressure
Hits
boy.
don't count.
What is your argument?
I just don't think
There is-
Hutchinson is in the top tier of pass rushers.
It's a personal bias because he's a Michigan guy. That's,
In the big games, he doesn't come through.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
I
So
don't
does that-
agree with that. I think Hutchinson is, if he's not top 10, he's top 11.
Oh, he's definitely top 10. I think he's he's closer to top 5 than 10.
Closer to top 5.
I think
No.
he's like 6 or 7 probably.
I
You
don't-
disagree
I
with
don't know
that,
about
dude? Look at what I mean. Like, what can you base it off of? Is it just stats?
It's hard to value edge rushers. I feel like the top end of them, like there's like the greatest ones, like Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt,
Micah.
and then you kind of have like
Micah.
the mid tier great category where it's like Crosby, Hutch,
That's what I.
Daniil Hunter,
I'm
That's
taking Crosby over him. I'm taking Daniil Hunter over him. I'm taking Will
in
Anderson
previous
over
years
him.
Hendrickson.
But that's the thing is, Will Anderson and Neil Hunter have each other.
I still think
If you
they're
gave
better
Hutch
than
Will
them.
Anderson, he would put up to Neil Hunter numbers, and he was doing it last year before he broke his leg in half. And he's came back this year off the broken leg and has been
The only
a
thing I give
little
is
bit
he's coming
worse.
off of a bad injury. I still don't. I think he should be playing better.
But you break your leg and you still put up the numbers he's putting up. That's top 10, top 7 numbers.
He has 4 sacks. It was like 4 consecutive games where he got 1 sack, and that was kind of it in
But,
terms of sacks.
Do we need to get into the nitty gritty here?
Like sacks aren't everything, and Hutch
That's
and
the
Hutch
thing about him
is a fantastic run defender.
he's a great
fantastic.
run defender, and he get pressures and hits count just as much as sacks. Sacks can
They
be
do. Oh, they do not.
Yes,
They do not count just as much as
sacks can be
I
lucky.
do not
count just
Sacks
as
can
much
be
as
I
lucky.
would
You don't
say
get lucky pressures.
70 to 80% of a defensive lineman's job is to just do his assignment and do it right.
and get to the
And
quarterback.
Hutch does that. Hutch
He
does
doesn't
that.
bring the quarterback down as much, though.
That might be true.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean,
If you want a guy who just gets
you can
pressure, that's
agree.
fine.
You can agree. He did. He was leading the leagues in sacks and pressures before he snapped his leg in half.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Kirk Cousins 8 weeks of being a dominant quarterback count, but Hutch is
He was a
7
dominant
of
quarterback
being
the
the
year
best
before
one.
and the year before.
So
that,
was
too.
Hutch. He was a dominant at the end the year before.
He was. I don't know if he was as dominant as he was that one season.
I mean, the 6 games, yes, and then he's come back and he's put up top 5, top 10 numbers after the break.
I'm not saying top 5. I'll give you maybe top 10, not top 5.
I mean, second in pressures is a top 5 stat.
He's
Fourth
top,
in hits is a
again
top 5
pressures
stat.
though. He's not bringing the quarterback down.
Hits,
Do you think he's better than Crosby?
I'd take Crosby over him right now.
Then
But
I don't
I'd
think
probably-
he's crazy.
I'd
I
probably
don't think he's
go-
crazy.
In no, in
I think
no,
he's top 10. I don't think he's top 5.
in no
He's getting
order,
paid
the guys
top
I'm
5,
taking
no?
over him are Garrett, Watt, Parsons, Crosby,
I
Hunter,
think he
Anderson.
could
not Hunter, Anderson.
be, maybe
That's
not.
Hunter and
maybe
Anderson.
not.
And honestly,
total-
almost. I think he's right there with like Grenard.
He could be as good as Parsons.
I
No
agree.
chance.
I mean, before he
No
got injured,
chance.
he was
He's better against the run.
He was
He's
clear
better
more.
against the run.
and he plays more because
And he's on the field every play too.
That's
Parsons,
value.
Parsons
Dealing with a
might be a
back
better
injury.
pass rusher.
And he's still
Hutch is coming off a
producing more.
snapped fibula and tibia.
And meanwhile, Parsons he's still producing more though.
All right, Parsons has been the best edge rusher in the league this year outside of Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
So it's like we're so we're comparing him to the second
but
best.
you just
I mean, we're talking about. I'm not talking about. I'm saying all around pass rusher. He totally has Parsons. That is, but all around, I'm picking a guy.
that's just.
I might pick Hutch
I would
over Parsons.
No
I,
chance.
I wouldn't, but I understand the point because Hutch does more.
I mean, you can drop. You can't drop Hutch back into coverage as much
He
as you
does.
can.
No,
Parsons,
he has
but
3
you-
picks.
That was his rookie year. He
That's
had 3
different,
Oh my
picks.
god.
His rookie year is 3 picks, and they don't drop Parsons
And
back
when it
anymore
comes to
because he's
pass,
so good
when
at
it comes to
pass
pass game, he's a better linebacker. He's better pass rush.
Agreed.
But Hutch does more.
And he plays more, which is important.
I can't even believe that this is happening. Parsons is so
It's-
much clearer. of
They
Hutchinson's
bring
side of
different
this.
value.
What just happened in the game we just watched?
Parsons is better.
Parsons had 2.5,
I'm
3
saying
sacks.
Parsons is better. I never said he
was a
wasn't.
ghost. Didn't even barely came up on screen.
You ready to move to the next game? We have 14
Yeah.
games to get to. All right,
We could argue over
That's just a crazy argument.
Next week, the Lions have the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. I got the Lions.
I'm gonna go Cowboys, honestly.
Boys are hot.
And then the Packers are at home against the Bears. Give me the Pack.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers.
And I've also, last thing, I've come to the conclusion, the Lions desperately need either the Packers or the Bears to win both. If they split,
Bears.
they're in trouble. Whatever. I'm not doing that. Speaking of the Cowboys, they won 31-28 against the Kansas City Chiefs, who the Colts lost to last week on Thanksgiving. Dak Prescott, pretty good in this game, 320, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Like you said, the Cowboys are red hot right now. Eberflus, the defense wasn't great to start the year, but it's kind of shaving into form a little bit. Obviously, they give up 28 points in this game, but they're playing against the Chiefs. Mahomes finishes with 4 touchdowns, no picks, not a ton of yards for him. They weren't able to run the ball as they haven't been recently. But, I mean, the Cowboys are just making plays right now, and they're up to 6-5-1. They obviously have that tie over the Packers, which could end up being important when we look at a division record, because I'm pretty sure after head-to-head it might be conference record for the tiebreaker. But regardless, the Cowboys are in a much easier division. They might have a better conference record than the Packers at the end of the year. So that could be huge. There's definitely a window for the Cowboys to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a window. Dak Prescott is playing great again. He's kind of been up and down at points this season. He's had a couple bad games, but overall he's been very good this year.
And we were both high on him going into the year.
Yeah. And the run game has been better than it was last year. That's not a question. They weren't great in this game, but you didn't have to be when you're able to throw the ball for 320 yards, and you have 2 receivers like CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens who are playing like the best receiver duo in football right now. George Pickens is dominant. CeeDee Lamb's is fantastic, and Dak's just playing great football. And a Thanksgiving win is great for Dallas, even when they had to deal with the sun, and they still got it done.
Yeah.
If they do make the playoffs, are people going to be talking about Jerry Jones, mastermind? Seriously,
trading away Parsons.
Seriously though, they bring in Pickens,
yeah,
and Williams for that matter. Trade away Parsons, and then they bring in 2 more tackles.
Yep.
To replace Parsons. If they make the playoffs, people might be giving Darius flowers.
Yeah, and not even counting the fact that he gets picks. Well, he lost picks also because he traded for Quinn Williams.
But Quinn Williams, talent.
Yeah. Oh, I'm worried about the Lions next week against the Cowboys. If the Lions didn't lose against the Packers, I might have picked them to lose here, but they're not going to lose 2 in a row. But yeah, no, I'm with you. I have a question for you guys though. Where we got the Cowboys at 6-5-1 in the NFC. The NFC looks like it's going to be, you got to be 10-7, and they might have a 10-7 team not make it. AFC, Chiefs are 6-6. 10-7 probably makes it in the AFC. Who would you guys put your money on to make the playoffs?
Chargers.
No, I'm talking about between the Chiefs and the Cowboys.
Oh. Well, Cowboys, honestly. I like the Cowboys better. Yeah. There's not many things about the Chiefs that give me confidence.
I mean, they have to go
other than
5-1 or history, of course.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Chiefs schedule here.
It's also Raiders.
Yeah, that's a little bit of bias, kind of like with Blub and Hutch. Okay, here are their 5 games.
I mean, you have NFC bias. But
5, yeah. Okay. Repping the
Considering
NFC.
they have the same records in the playoffs right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought I saw a thing that
I would say that
was a lock.
I mean, you can say that, but literally up until 10 is the exact same records.
Here's the Chiefs' record.
And the AFC is a better 11 and 12.
Here's the Chiefs' final schedule here. Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. They got to win 4 of those probably to make the playoffs.
Got the Raiders. Broncos will be tough.
They got the Raiders and Titans for sure. Texans, Chargers, Broncos. They got to get 2 of them.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think if the Chargers are getting healthier, I don't know if they can hang with them.
Does this change it for you? Those 2 games we gave them as wins are both road games. The 3 games they need to take 2 of are all home. They're 1-5 on the road. They're 5-1 at home.
Well, they do have one of the better home field advantages.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you take those 3 games, which maybe they could win 2, and then you say they're all at home.
But which ones are the home games?
The 3 hard ones.
So the Raiders game.
No, the easy ones are on the road. They're Raider. Yeah, you did. They're at Titans and then at Raiders, and then Broncos, Chargers, Texans is all at home in Arrowhead.
Yeah, and they're going to get late whistles that are probably going to help them. You just know with the Chiefs.
They might sneak in, but I like the Cowboys.
What's their no? Do you have the odds on them to make the playoffs?
36.
No, like the betting
Oh.
odds. Are they plus money? If they're plus money, I think the Chiefs are gonna make it. I just
think
those 3 games being at home, it's tough for me to think that they don't win at least 2. Their running game has just been so poor this year, though. Just so poor. They can't run.
they're doing a lot of things.
I mean, they ran the ball great against the Colts, so.
They did. That might have been a fluke, though. No defo. All right. We already said the Cowboys are playing the Lions next week. The Chiefs, they have the first of those 3 games. They're at home against the Texans. I believe it's Sunday Night Football. You got the Texans? I'm going to take the Chiefs. I think the perfect time where they're going to get a good primetime whistle in a game they need.
What is Stroud and Mahomes' all-time record? I know they've played it.
Probably 1-1, I think.
I'll pull that up while you guys talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I'm going to go with the Texans are playing great, but I just need the Chiefs to win, so I'm just going to pick the Chiefs to win this game. Texans are also a team outside of the playoffs right now that are surging better than the Chiefs are to make the playoffs. And, yeah. If you look at the bottom of the AFC, NFC, I mean, he talks like the NFC is so much better, but 8-4, 7th place Bills team, 9-4, 7th place 49ers team. And that's not updated, I think, with the Bills
I
win.
think Stroud's starting to air it out a little more, too, than they have been earlier in the year. I think that's something that we might have to look out for.
Their passing attack's been better, but the rushing attack still isn't great. And
Yeah, I mean, that's more reason.
Stroud still turning the ball over. The offensive line still isn't good. They got lucky this week with the Colts team that doesn't have that great of a pass rush without Buckner. So we'll see.
They've red zone.
They do.
Just can't find it. just can't find it. I think Mahomes is like 2-0 or something. I don't know off the top of my head. I know he beat him in the playoffs once, right? Or no, Lamar beat him. I don't know. There's no way.
I know they had a regular season game.
Yes. Well, we're about to. Well, I
And
guess
I think it wasn't Stroud's rookie
it might have been. You would think this would be easier to find. But all right. While Mike's looking for that, I'll move us on to the next game here. Bengals 32, Ravens 14, the last of our Thanksgiving games here.
CJ Stroud is 0-1 against the Chiefs in his career.
Really?
Yes.
I guess that would be an easy way to
year.
look
It's
it
a
up.
game.
Yeah, well,
And I think, actually, it might be 0-2 because I think this is a regular season game.
They played once in the playoffs, I think. Last year, right?
Yeah, I think he's 0-2.
Chiefs beat them last year.
He's 0-2, I believe.
Yeah, we've been talking for weeks on here about how the Ravens have an easy schedule. Lamar got back. All they got to do is just run through the teams that they should beat, and they're going to be able to make the playoffs. And that is the opposite of what they did on Thanksgiving night.
Kind of switched places with the Cowboys.
They did. That's exactly what they did. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals get a win that doesn't matter for them as far as draft or it screws them a little bit on draft picks. It doesn't matter for them because they're not making the playoffs, but you beat your division rival and maybe you spoil it for the Ravens. I think that's worth it in Joe Burrow's first game. Yeah, you had to. Jamar Chase gets to go for 7 for 110. Didn't score, but still 110 yards in his first game back with Joe. No T. Higgins in this game.
Luckily for the Ravens, the Steelers lost this week, so that helps them. But overall, this is a team that really isn't playing great, and Lamar as well. Last 3 games, no passing touchdowns. Not good.
Yeah.
15-4 in the season, but it doesn't feel like the same Lamar we've seen in recent years. It's just something's not clicking in this offense.
Yeah.
Is it the line? Are they struggling? I mean, I haven't.
I know
Can't
he's
do it
been
too
under
much.
pressure. I don't know if they've been like the worst in the
Henry isn't having his best year either.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, he started out bad with those fumbles, and I think you're right. I think Lamar has been under
And I
pressure.
mean, in his last 3 games, 3 sacks against the Bengals, 1 against the Jets, and then that game against the Browns, 5. Myles Garrett was a demon in that game. So those recent games, the offensive line's been poor. But I mean, it's Lamar. You feel like even with the bad offensive line, you should be able to evade some of the
That
sacks.
doesn't win you games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still got to block for Derrick Henry.
But yeah, Derrick Henry as well. But I mean, the rushing attack hasn't been good. The passing attack hasn't been good, and the defense hasn't been great. So it's not really a team that scares me. Their playoff odds are still high, but
Is it?
71% chance.
Wow. Do they play like nobody here down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean that's been the whole thing.
I thought they had a couple tough games. Yeah, they kind of do have some tough games down the stretch, though. They still played the Steelers twice, the Packers, and the Patriots, and the Bengals. You just said the.
I said I don't know how he can say that.
Oh! I thought you just disagreed with
I mean,
yourself. Well, 6-6 is
I think
first place.
I think you just disrespect some of the teams in the AFC.
6-6 is first place in the AFC North right now. That is crazy. That is absurd. How
I
the
mean, that's the worst team in the AFC.
What you said? What?
That's the worst division in the AFC this year.
Yeah, which is just crazy. But no, the Ravens have a tough schedule going down the stretch here. Steelers, and then Joe Burrow and the Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers again.
I mean, those are 3 games though that they should win. They
It's
should
hard
they
to
should beat the Steelers and they should beat the Bengals. They should have won this game.
The Pats are such an interesting team. Personnel, like I don't think they're that talented. Like Drake May is cooking with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and they play nobody. They have played nobody outside of the Bills and the Bucs, but they did win those games, so I have a hard time.
That's the thing. They lost to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm like. If this was college football, we'd be talking to the Patriots in.
Yeah, because
would be,
they
would we
lost
not?
to the worst team.
Yeah, like
the second worst team.
Yes.
Actually.
which is just that was week 1 though, right?
It was.
Yeah.
Week one.
So that does change it a little bit, but it's crazy to look back.
And you could say that about both of the number 1 teams in the NFL right now. So the Bears haven't really played nobody, but they do have a big win against the Eagles.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of bad teams and a lot of
I think we just know
solid
nothing.
teams.
I think that's the whole thing.
I think we know nothing, but I also think there's a lot of bad teams because I feel like there's a lot of good teams that you can like pick apart, like who have they beat.
Yeah.
And it's like when you can do that, that means there's probably a lot of bad teams and probably a lot of decent
Like,
teams.
The Rams, they kind of have a tough schedule.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to see who they play. I know they still play the Lions, and then obviously their division outside of the Cardinals.
They got the
is good.
Seahawks in Seattle, I believe, still.
Yeah, I think they played the Niners twice already, so they're past them. But
Niners.
yeah, they are. The Ravens' next game here is against the Steelers in Baltimore next week. It's probably gonna be Rodgers because he came
Yeah.
back. Man,
I'm taking Lamar. It's just I don't trust it.
Rodgers
yeah, I'm.
And this is putting the Steelers 6-7 if they lose that game.
Well, whoever loses is gonna be 6-7. But I'll take Lamar and the Ravens as well, and then Joe Burrow and the Bengals going into Buffalo to play Josh Allen and the Bills.
It's in Buffalo.
Give me Joe Burrow.
I mean, it's in Buffalo. Josh Allen and the Bills. It's not even a question.
Both terrible defenses.
It's in Buffalo. That's a different
hope
team.
for a tie.
No. How about this? If DeMar Hamlin has another life-ending injury
Yeah, but-
during this game,
I think a tie is more likely than that.
I don't know. What do you think? Same teams?
Yeah, and ties.
If I have to
Well,
pick,
T. Higgins isn't playing.
if I have
so-
to pick, I'm taking
Bills are 13-1 at home. That one loss was the Patriots this year. I'm taking the Bills.
All right, I'm taking the Bengals.
I wonder what's the last 3 seasons look like at home for them?
All right. Next game here, Black Friday.
20-3.
Wow, that's pretty good. Chicago Bears 24, Philadelphia Eagles 15. How the fuck? That's all I gotta say.
They bullied them. They ran the ball better, and the Eagles just simply
Was
soaked
it
them on the
300
ball.
yards on the ground?
281.
281, yep. 2 running backs over 100, Monungai and Swift. The Bears haven't had 2 single-game 100-yard rushers since 1985 with, oh my gosh, obviously Walter Payton. I know the other guy's name because I was talking about it with my father.
Not sure
I'm
you
pissed.
do. Not
I'm
sure you do
pissed.
know.
Uh,
Are you pretending not to Google it, or are you openly Googling it?
I'm Googling it. I'm pissed that I can't
Gale
remember.
Sayers.
No, it's not Gale Sayers.
It was before, right?
Gale Sayers.
Yeah, 6-7. But yeah, Kyle Monungai 130 yards, DeAndre Swift 125. It's really tough to beat a team like that. Here's the problem: is I really, really want to come on here and just trash the Eagles because I feel like the Eagles are that's kind of more the story here. But then Bears fans are gonna be like, "Hey, I thought the Eagles were good. Now we beat them and they're not good." No, I just think the Eagles have been on a little bit of a downward trajectory recently, especially offensively, and I'm shocked the Bears won, but I'm not shocked the Eagles went out sad.
I can't say I'm too shocked because what I think Bears defense, their strengths kind of play towards the Eagles offense, and they played a really good game. I'm gonna go out and say it. I think the Bears top 3 secondary.
No, I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
I mean,
Their
you
defense is
could.
bad this
You
year.
could. I didn't say defense. I said secondary.
So you're
Isn't
just
that
saying they have
silly?
no pass rush, and
I said secondary. They don't have a pass.
they don't. But
They
I
have
also
0
think they're
pass rush
secondary.
and no linebacker.
Because they're all injured.
But
yes,
they got a respectable secondary. Very respectable.
I mean, Jalen Johnson's great, obviously. You get Kyler Gordon back. He's another guy who's solid for him.
That's
I mean,
Tyreek Stevenson.
It's just
Who's the guy who's got all the picks?
Brisker or Byard.
They have
Kevin
Brisker
Byard.
too. I'm telling you, they got a deep secondary.
They got names.
They got a deep secondary.
They've got
I think their
names.
secondary is pretty good. The linebackers have been
think it
brutal,
might
and
be-
then
Because like when I look at a secondary, it's not just like the 4 stars. You got the nickel guy. I mean, and they're complete. They're complete, ready to go.
So in your
Yeah.
guys' eyes,
That's
they have
bad.
a good secondary. They have a good head coach, and their offense has been good.
Yeah,
Do you guys
Deshaun
think they're gonna
Wright's
win the Super?
underrated
Do you guys
as
think they're
well.
gonna
I
win the
think
Super
Deshaun
Bowl?
Wright's been
No,
very
but I
good.
think they're gonna get some turnovers and score some points.
Yeah, I mean they're able to.
How
turn
far do you
teams
guys
over.
think they can go?
I don't
Realistically,
think they can go deep in the playoffs, but I do think their
Honest-
defense is good, and they force turnovers. That's what you got to do.
Might be an NFC championship.
appearance,
Yeah,
not a win.
not a win.
I think their ceiling is an NFC Championship appearance too. That's only because they have a legit shot to get the bye, which would put them 1 win away from getting there.
Hmm. And they would get a home game to get that. But again, like you said, I agree with what you said about the Eagles. You don't want to. You feel like the Bears fans are going to feel like, oh, the Eagles aren't good. But on the season, Saquon Barkley 3.7 yards per carry.
Bad.
He hasn't had 100 yards total in the game yet.
He has. He had the one. I think he's done it once.
I think, and it's against the Giants, I believe.
Yes, correct. And it was all like on one run too.
It was like, yeah, that's
So
the
it was
only
like a
game was
60-yard
one
run.
game against the Giants. He had a 65-yard run,
Yeah.
and outside of that, he didn't have much. That Eagles rushing game isn't there.
No.
And on the other side of the ball, the Bears rushing attack was there. It dominated the game. I wish I had the time of possession because the time of possession wasn't close,
No.
and first downs wasn't close, and Bears dominated them.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams had a bad turnover, but it didn't matter. Jalen Hurts, I mean, they stopped the tush push as well.
Yeah. That's 2
With the
weeks in a
fumble.
row. Or no, there was a week in between when they played the Lions when they also got stopped. So
Yeah.
maybe it is stoppable.
It is. I've been saying I'm against banning. it
So am
because-
I for
Because
sure.
every play, there's a counter.
Yeah. Just teams just need to figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
Yes.
AJ Brown got
He
100+ yards, though, so
He did. I
2
mean,
touchdowns.
I
And the offense still looked worse than it had in weeks.
it's for me. It's never been an AJ Brown problem. Do you think this offense is bad because of AJ Brown?
No.
I don't think
AJ
it's a
Brown
Hurts
has to get the
problem.
ball more.
I think it's a hurt. I think it's half Hurts, half the offensive line.
I think it's half Patullo and
The way Hurts plays, he doesn't turn the ball over much. He finds his guys short most of the time, and he underthrows deep balls. That's what
Yeah.
we know Jalen Hurts.
draw
did.
pass interference.
And he's,
Yeah.
for the he's gotten to be a better decision maker because he doesn't throw interceptions, but he's still not a good decision maker overall.
And he's running better than Saquon.
not saying much.
True, but he's doing a lot.
I mean, regardless though, unless they go on a big losing streak here and the Cowboys like win out, they're probably still going to win the division. So they're going to get a home playoff game, probably
We've
against
seen them collapse before, and we know this division doesn't have back-to-back winners.
100%.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Remember, like, kind of like towards the back end years of Brady in New England?
Mm-hmm.
They would kind of be in the same spot where the Eagles are right now.
Yep.
And I feel like Hurts is kind of just sleeping on.
Yeah.
And once the playoffs come, he's
I mean,
gonna
that's-
wake up and
No, that's kind of the opposite.
There's a chance that-
They were losing in the first round of the playoffs those years. When the Bucks were like struggling, they barely made it in. Then that's when
He's talking about the Patriots.
yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about the Bucks
Yeah.
years.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about
No,
the
yes,
Patriots,
yes,
like,
yes. Okay,
towards the
okay,
end
okay,
of
okay.
the-
I thought you were talking about the end of his career. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of what it reminds me of.
I
That's
would
kinda how
agree
the
if the
Eagles are
rushing
moving.
attack wasn't so awful. I just like the rushing attack being so bad is what
Did
scares
the
me.
Patriots?
Not
I
as
mean,
much,
but
but
Jalen Hurts ain't
goes-
Tom Brady,
Yeah.
and Nick Sirianni definitely ain't Bill Belichick.
That's true.
it goes back to what I said last week on the pod. The Eagles fans were like, we're really going to have to suffer through this year of 17 games and then somehow win a Super Bowl and have to deal with this again next year.
It is what it is. Get the ball to AJ Brown, and if you need a better quarterback to do it, do what you got to do. Next week they got the Chargers. I believe this is Monday Night Football in LA. Eagles Chargers. It's gonna be a good game,
Lots of
probably.
Philly fans there.
Lots of Philly fans there.
I don't want. Can both teams lose?
Yeah, no, I don't want to pick this game either, but I got LA.
I'm gonna go the Chargers, but
Go Chargers too. Go Chargers.
There it is.
that's not good.
Yeah, definitely gonna. Eagles are definitely winning that game now. And we already picked the Bears. Next game here: 49ers 26, Cleveland Browns 8. We can be quick here. Just talk about Shedeur. Oh, by the way, is that still recording? Cool, making sure. Shedeur did get injured in this game. We got one Dylan Gabriel completion, so apparently he's healthy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he
clear
was healthy
concussion
in the
protocol,
back. Okay, I didn't know that. So they chose to start Shedeur.
Mhm.
What I've seen, I think and only because Shador has the terrible habit of like wandering around the back.
Yeah, he takes big sacks. Pause.
Like that's what it looks like. He's just wandering around the backfield. Like he senses pressure and he kind of skedaddles away from it.
That is a fatal flaw for him. He did take 3 sacks worth 34 yards.
And against a
That's a lot.
defense that knows what's up.
Yeah, he did find the end zone. He did have 149 yards passing, over 50% completion percentage, but yeah, it should have. But to be honest, I mean, Dylan Gabriel wasn't putting up better numbers than that, really.
True.
And neither was Flacco.
Yeah, but also his.
Yeah. I mean, the Niners was, I don't know.
Overall, I mean, I just don't really. This Browns team doesn't have too much to play for again, but Myles Garrett did get another sack, so that's big. That's about the only thing that matters at this point for the Browns. He
needs 6 more for the record, I think, or 5 more for the record. 4 more, maybe.
He's at 19, so whatever the record
4
is.
I think he needs 4 more. He'll get it. 4 more in 5 games. As long as he stays healthy, he'll get it. The only thing I really got to talk about from this game is, although Purdy did not look fantastic, he actually had a worse completion percentage than Olshadesi. The Niners are sneaky 9-4.
Yeah, they're decent.
They don't feel like they're.
No, I
And
mean their game out.
Watch. They look like a 6-16.
But they win games. They find a way to win games. I think they're going into their bye week next week. And then the Rams lost today, so they're in the division race. That's also another. We got a couple loaded divisions this year. The NFC West, NFC North, and AFC South are just loaded.
But they get the ball to their best player, McCaffrey, in multiple different ways, mainly the receiving game. He's number 1 in carries right now in the NFL, but he's only getting 3.6 yards per carry, so that's even worse than Saquon.
I know. He also was like the number 1 receiver on that team, too.
Yeah, so you get the ball to your best player, you win games.
Yep. Okay, I believe the Niners are bye next week. The Browns play the Titans. What a game.
Give me Cleveland.
What? Give me Cleveland. Yeah, it's in Cleveland. I'm going to take Cleveland as well.
I'm going to take the Titans. I think Cam Ward's playing better ball.
Cam Ward's been playing decent ball.
Should have said versus Cam Ward. I don't rap, I play football.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
number 1 versus number.
Big matchup.
Yeah.
Big matchup.
Number 1 versus number what?
160 something.
167 maybe?
Yeah, something like that. Another blowout we can skim through here. Jags 25, Titans 3. Cam Ward 141 yards. Yeah. Was that exactly what Shedder had, or did Shedder have a couple more than that? They both were not good today. For the most part, the Titans are just a completely dead team. Another week of just. Blub, you want to do the weekly segment of reading off all the Titans receiver names?
Yeah.
There?
I mean, the Browns at least have these Harold Fannon's good, and you got Njoku, Judy. Meanwhile, Cam Ward's throwing a Chico Quanquo, Tajay Spears, Gunnar Helm, Van Jefferson, Xavier Restrepo, who's played 2 games and is dead now, James Prochet, DK, Alec Ayomanor, and Pollard.
That's a crazy group of guys to be throwing.
Terrible roster making right there.
Well, whereas Jacksonville, Jacoby Myers, Bretton Strange, Brian Thomas Jr., Parker Washington, that's a solid 4.
And then ETN down there as well, and
exactly.
Megatim.
And don't forget about Tootin.
Yeah, Tootin, Megatim, exactly. I mean, they got guys here. And the Jags are 8-4 now. I think that puts them at, are they tied now with the Colts for the division?
They are.
And then the Texans are game back.
Record, technically, I think.
Well, you guys play next week, so it's really like.
Yeah. They're in the. Or no, they have the division lead now, technically.
Oh, they have a better division record?
I guess.
Wow.
I mean, I think they're like 3-1 maybe. Then they can't have a better overall record because we're 2-1, unless they played the Titans 3 times already, twice. Because
I think they did. Wow. Colts are.
I mean, when it comes down to next week, it's win or go home for the Colts, in my opinion. Next week.
But they also play them again, right?
Yeah. But
So
I still think this is win or go home next week for the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. You're 10 wins. You can say that for the NFC, but it's very true in the AFC as well. 10 wins might not get you in the playoffs.
Sad reality. Let's get 8 teams in on each side. No, but Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence was great today.
Yeah,
he had his 230, 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's against the Titans, but he's winning games against the teams he should be winning against.
Yeah, he played well. He got the ball to, like we said, Jacoby Myers earlier. So
yeah,
big game from him.
That's about all I got on this.
Pretty much all I got.
Love it. We already said the Titans next week, and the Jags Colts.
I gotta go with the Colts, but I mean, I'm honestly no. When I bet against the Colts, they do better, so I'm going Jags. Fuck it.
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna take the Jags as well. All right. Speaking of the
There
Colts,
will be no sauce. I know that for a fact.
Yes. All right, Mike. Texans 20, Colts 16.
Oh, we're on to that game. I thought it was a different one. Yeah, just a rough start for the Colts. They, again, for some reason, don't know why. When I watch football, I never notice teams ever elect to receive, really, but every single week the Colts elect to receive the ball, and I can't think of maybe one time that it's worked this year when we elect to receive. They elect to receive 3 and out, second play of the game. It looked like Sauce Gardner tore his Achilles, so the vibes were just killed.
Yeah.
Immediately, but they fought their way back in the game. Daniel Jones playing on we haven't mentioned that injury, a fractured fibula. He's playing through it, doesn't have a backup, so it doesn't gonna have to play.
Yeah, but he's held to the same standard as Mahomes, right?
What do you mean?
Like, just because you break your leg doesn't mean that you get any favors towards your performance the next year, right? With Hutchinson.
I'm kind of confused. I don't know what you mean
Continue.
at all.
Continue.
That was your argument against.
You were comparing him to Micah Parsons. And I was like, well, he's coming off a leg injury, so let's just compare Daniel
He's coming
Jones.
off of a leg injury. He doesn't have a fractured fibula right now.
It's true. He didn't play through it.
Well, his was actually broken. It's not a fake injury. Continue.
And that was a different injury. It was a tibia, I believe.
It was both.
Oh,
buddy.
they said both, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if he played through it, I'd have a little more respect for him.
Yeah. Get
But-
amputated.
He's playing through a fractured fibula, doesn't have a backup with Anthony Richardson probably done for the year. Colts still didn't rush the ball great in this game. Refs didn't help him at all. Really, the refs hurt him at every point they could. They called an extra point that looked like it missed good. Delay a game is a fake penalty that they only call when they feel like it.
Yep.
It can be 0 for 5 seconds, and if the ref can just sit there, and if that's the team he wants to win, he just won't throw the flag. And then they'll throw a pass interference on the same play that is just a completely ghost pass interference. So, yeah, I'm salty, but what are you going to do?
Gotta be salty.
Very salty.
You're only salty when your team isn't good and you have nothing to play for. That wasn't a shot. It just kind of feels like it. Yeah. You're the only one in this room with nothing to play for. So, yeah, they are. No, they're playing great. They're 7 and
They're
5
hot.
now. Yeah, I mean they're the best defense in the league. I've been saying it all year. It's them and the Broncos, and I picked them.
Yeah, it's back and forth. Will Anderson was great in this game again.
Oh my
I
god.
like the
scary
Texans
team.
secondary more than the
This
Bears.
That would
Texans
be a
secondary
scary
is,
so much
is
better than the
probably
Bears.
the best in the league.
I'm taking the Texans
Give them the
secondary.
Bears secondary.
No.
You're taking Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon over Petrie and
Well,
Eric
it is-
Stingley.
and Kamari Lassiter.
They actually
and
do
Kalen
run
Bullock.
Yeah.
kind of similar teams, so I feel like I think I would.
No chance. Not no
I think-
chance. No chance.
If I had a worst
Hookah.
take of the day,
How is that a terrible take?
because the Texans have the only secondary I think you can argue over the Texans would be the Broncos.
Oh,
Those are the best two easily.
well, yeah, I said top 3. Did I not?
I guess. I
Yes.
guess
I
they
mean,
were.
I was thinking about that. I like the Colts secondary healthy better than the Bears secondary.
I do too.
Oh, dude, you're just saying that.
I do too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner, Travarius Ward, Kenny Moore, Nick Cross,
give me the Bears.
and Cam Bynum.
Give me the Bears,
No chance. If they're healthy, they're better.
All right.
bro. Bears are healthy.
We picked
I
the
don't know about that.
we picked the Texans next game. We picked the Colts next game. Do you have anything else before we move on here?
Just again, F the refs. They cost us this game. Alec Pierce is great. Need to give Jonathan Taylor the ball more. CJ Stroud's still mid.
Yep. Speaking of a team that's working towards being mid after being trashed, the Miami Dolphins get another win.
Yeah,
21-17 over the Saints. They're 5-7 now.
They're getting hot.
They are.
A-Chain is running.
He is running. I
He
don't
is
think
running.
he caught a pass today though, which is crazy. It's like very uncharacteristic for him.
receptions.
But yeah, I mean he gets 134 on the ground, so it don't even matter really. But I said it a couple weeks ago. I feel like they were trending towards Mike McDaniel keeping his job, and I think he is now. I think
I
he's
don't
gonna
think he's
keep
keeping his job unless they win out, which they have a chance. Jets, Steelers, Bengals, Bucks, Patriots. So they can win the next 3 fairly. That's at Steelers. That's a little bit
That's
more
a toss-up
difficult.
game if Rudolph's playing.
And yeah, the Bengals have Burrow, but I mean they're in those games.
For sure.
Can they get it done? And at Pats to end the season is tough.
They
That's
did
a home
beat-
game I can see them possibly winning, but
They did beat the Bills.
they did beat the Bills.
Almost feels like as soon as Tyreek Hill
Yeah.
turn around in the locker room.
Yeah.
What game
now,
was that?
now all of a sudden there's some smiling faces
Yeah.
in Miami.
Hmm.
What game was
No
that?
That's interesting.
No children getting
Probably
hit
like
in the locker
5.
room. No random baby mama showing up to practice.
No
No
threatening to throw-
tweets about the code.
Yeah, no getting pulled over on the way to work.
Threatening to throw a baby over a building.
Yeah, that kind of
Wild
stuff.
guy.
Yeah, interesting fella. Real fast.
Maybe that's
though.
why that just clicked. I added him to my dynasty team, and my team has lost 3 in a row.
Maybe he's cursed.
He's a bad locker room guy.
He's a bad locker.
Oh, is it too late?
Drop him.
He got hurt week 4 against the Jets. That was a win, and they went loss, win, loss, win. So
They've won 3 in a row.
they've won 3 in a row.
It's huge.
Bills, Commanders, Saints. So 1 good, 1 2 bad ones. But win or win.
The Saints next week have they're at the Bucks. It's got to be
Yeah.
a win for Tampa.
If Tampa doesn't win, something's wrong.
And everyone talks about how beat up Tampa is, but I don't really think they're as beat up as people make. I feel like the Chargers are beat up than Tampa is.
I mean, it's week 14. Who ain't beat up?
But
at this point?
everyone's given Tampa the beat up pass.
Are they?
I think so.
They're
I'm
getting there.
not. I think they're keep getting guys.
I hear it
back.
every time I see him on the TV. They're
They
like,
did.
"Oh, Tampa's got a million injuries. Mike Evans, Bucky Irving,
Godwin's back. Like they could quit. Their offensive lines are getting
Baker.
healthier.
I think-
Baker's back. Wirfs is back.
I think this week getting the guys back, they lose that ability to say anything.
No, after this week, I agree.
100%. And then the Dolphins into the Jets next week. I think they win their
Yeah.
4th straight.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
All right.
No way, Jets.
The Jets, they didn't look bad today.
They didn't. But there's no
Didn't
way they
look
win
bad.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna go the Jets.
Stars picking the Jets. They
Go the
didn't.
Jets.
They didn't look bad today. They won 27-24 against the Falcons. They moved to 3-9 on the season. Aaron Glenn's turning it around. They don't have the worst record in the league. I don't even think they have the second worst record in the league. Raiders have 2 wins, right?
They got 2 wins.
Titans have
They're
1.
better. Titans are 1.
Giants have 2.
Jets have the 6th pick right now.
Wow.
Second pick is a tight race, right?
They're losing
Yeah.
Mendoza though, bad.
Oh, this is
Oh,
actually
Tit-
kind of. This
Well,
is
no,
kind of
here's
bad
the thing.
for the
Titans
Jets.
aren't picking Mendoza. You
He's
know
on
what?
the
I mean,
Jets.
We're
right
getting
now,
Really? You want Mendoza?
I want.
well, right
I
now the
want
Saints are at 2,
I want Mendoza.
Vegas at 4, Cleveland 5, Jets 6.
My dream scenario for you is Carson Beck has an insane combine.
Oh,
And the
I would
Raiders
be
take him.
so mad.
That would be.
I would be so
Like,
mad.
he runs
And I
like a
bet you,
4-4.
I bet you his rookie deal would be along the lines of, if that happened, it would be along the lines of how much he's getting paid in NIL
Yeah, probably.
right now.
Probably.
That's it.
Which is just insane. But yeah, the Falcons are ass. Falcons are ass. Kirk Cousins is ass. Michael Penix is ass.
I like Penix.
Of course you
I
do.
like Penix.
This is not a Penix program.
I can see that.
This is not.
What's your problem with Penix?
Well, first of all,
Injuries is a valid argument,
No,
but that might be the only one.
that wasn't my argument, but that is it's definitely a big one. He throws a tight spiral. I'll give you that. But he's just so inaccurate, and he's a tough decision maker. In that he's in the pocket. He can't move well, but he gets like happy feet and he gets scared,
Yeah.
and then he throws a dud ball. It happens often.
I like him.
I mean, he also not even bringing up injuries, but if you do want to bring up injuries, he doesn't ever play.
That is
That's
his one knock. That's
fair
my
enough.
knock.
Torn
Is
both
he doesn't-
ACLs.
and he doesn't. His knees are shot.
Yeah,
Got
that's a
shot
problem.
knees.
And he's old for a second year
What,
quarterback.
26?
Yeah, for a second year quarterback. It's bad. Mendoza's old though too, isn't he?
I believe he is 24 or 25.
Penix is
Yeah.
25.
Mendoza's a redshirt junior.
Oh, is he?
So
Mendoza's 22.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
That's not bad then.
Younger
20.
than you.
25 is crazy though. For Penix.
He's younger than everybody on this program.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is younger than everybody in this program. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's Jets Falcons. They both suck. Big win for Aaron Glenn. Kirk Cousins. At least he's getting some reps in, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
Kirk Cousins. I mean,
what can you say?
He's earning his contract.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
awful.
He's getting his 40 M's a year or whatever they're paying him. Next
Big-
week
the big story was just A.D. Mitchell having a great game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
got his
Oh,
first
yeah.
career touchdown, so good for him.
that was his
Oh,
first.
this is his first
touchdown?
one.
Yes.
Oh, because he dropped the other one.
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
And the other one that he got close to was a Colts game against the Jets where he got ruled down the half-yard line, but it should have been a touchdown.
So he's gotten robbed twice now. So
Yeah.
third time is in fact a charm.
Revenge for him.
Well, I wouldn't say robbed. He did drop the ball.
Well,
Yeah. He robbed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self robbery.
yeah, self robbery.
Okay, the Falcons got Seattle next week.
Seattle.
Definitely Seattle. And then the Jets we just picked against the Dolphins. Okay. Next one here, a team that we just talked about. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 20-17 over the Arizona Cardinals, who we called them ass on the very first preview this season. We got a lot of hate for it in the comments, and boy, have they been ass, and it's been radio silence since from the comments.
They were eliminated after this game.
They were?
Yes.
Officially?
Yes.
I do enjoy watching.
I don't. They're ass, bro.
They have their moments.
I mean, Jacoby threw for 300 again
They have their moments.
against a beat-up Buck secondary.
See?
Gannon's fired, though, right? Or
Gotta
am I
be.
tripping?
Pew, pew, pew explosives. Get him out of here.
Like, I wish there was odds for coaches getting fired.
Yeah,
Bovada
yeah.
probably has it.
Well, this is what, year 2?
3.
3? Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. Can't go 5-11 year 3 or whatever they're going to end up being.
He's 15-31 record, 3-12 versus division, 0-7 in one-score games this year, 5 wins against teams above 500, 405 days since his last win above, playing a team above 500.
Wow.
0 playoff appearances.
Yeah, see ya, buddy.
Same amount of wins as Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, the
in year 3 for
the
rebuild.
Cardinals are in absolute hell, I feel like. They have some pieces. Their defense is fine. They're going to lose their head coach. Their quarterback situation is non-existent. And I bet you they end up getting like 4 or 5 wins and they don't get a top 5 pick. Pretty nightmare fuel situation if you're a Cardinals fan,
I could see them drafting.
which I don't know how it's not Jacob Rodriguez, but I guess it isn't.
Yeah. And on top of that, they like to blame Kyler Murray, saying he's not a great quarterback. He's got to move on, which I've always been a Kyler supporter.
Me too.
He's 13-17 since 2023, Kyler is. But in games, Gannon's coached without Murray starting, 2-14.
I mean, facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
Again.
Kyler isn't.
I don't think Kyler's the problem. I
Neither
think
do
it's a coaching,
Kyler has
offensive.
problem.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
That's
think.
the perfect way to put it.
I think you give Kyler a middle of the road head coach, he's going to win you 8-9 games.
Could you imagine now? You would hate this. Put it in your head though. They move on from Kyler Murray. He goes to the Vikings.
Kyler.
He says this every quarterback that could possibly move teams. He says they're going to the Vikings.
I mean,
Well,
I just think
it's-
about
You
it.
just
I'm
think
afraid they're a
anyone wants to
Viking.
play with Jefferson? That, like,
I just mean like in general, if he moves on, what team is going to need a quarterback and thinks they're in win now mode to go and trade for a quarterback? And the Vikings are the team.
Is he the guy you go after?
Who else do you go after? Who was the other quarterbacks I was talking about? Rodgers?
Rodgers. He's. I don't think Rodgers is
I
going to
don't
play
think
past
Rodgers is
this year.
coming back. And I think so. Kyler's an option. What was the other one I was talking
What's up
about?
with Stafford?
Yeah,
Stafford's not
he
leaving
got
anywhere
re-signed this
else.
year. Yeah,
Stafford's
But
not
no,
going
was it
anywhere
only
else.
1 year deal?
2 year. I think he got, and he had one more, so I think he's got 3 total, including this year. But there was a chance he was going to get out. I would hate. Oh my god, if Stafford went to the Vikings.
There's no chance
imagine
he's
he went
leaving
to the
ever.
Vikings. That was supposed to happen.
Get at him.
I don't know if we could have.
I'm pretty sure Brady and Stafford belong to the same ski club in the offseason. I might be wrong about that.
Makes
And McVay probably too. Checks out. All right.
I think the other one might have been like, I mean, the options kind of were like Geno Smith. Outside of that, Justin Fields.
Well, Gino would have to get cut.
yeah.
He's on a 2 year.
Which is possible.
It is possible.
Bucks got the Saints in Tampa next week. Give me Tampa.
Yeah, we already talked about that one. Tampa.
Oh, we did. Yeah, okay. And then Cardinals, Rams.
Give me the Rams, obviously.
But Cardinals, we fight.
Yeah, it could be a one.
They'll be
I mean, that's
fighting.
what- We've been saying that since now they think about it. Gannon's first year, we're like, man, this team is bad, but they're always scrappy. They just can't win 1-score games. They're 0-7.
Yeah, can you be scrappy if you're just in games but never win them?
I mean, you can be
Yeah.
scrappy, but you just can't win. They're biting kneecaps, but their mouth is missing the knee.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're just falling back down and doing nothing.
Speaking of the Rams and McVay and Stafford, last game here, the 12 o'clock window. Carolina Panthers, 31. Los Angeles Rams, 28. The Panthers moved to 7-6 when they had a chance to go to 6-7. Bryce Young, 3 touchdowns, 200 yards. The kid is balling, man. He's balling. That Saints loss
It's every other
still
week
makes
he
no
balls.
sense, but yes.
Looking like the number 1 pick.
Yeah. He's had a better year than Stroud, even though Stroud's been hurt, but
I still don't think you can win a Super Bowl with him, but you can win games with Bryce Young.
All I gotta
Weird.
say is,
I mean,
and
You got-
honestly, he might be better than
Russell Wilson also had one of the best defenses of all time, and
But
one
Russell
of the better
Wilson,
running backs of all time.
He's had some MVP level seasons.
Yes.
interesting development in this game, too. We got back to split backfield here with Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle, and Chuba was
Yes.
actually better today.
For the first time, yeah.
So,
And they were talking about the Carolina receivers opposite of Bryce Young, who's very small. Carolina receivers are massive.
Yeah, they're huge.
I didn't realize Jalen Coker was 6'3".
Yeah, and then
I always thought
Leggett
he was a
6'4".
little tall.
Or no, Ted's 6'4".
That's
Yeah.
6'4", and
Leggett
Leggett
6'4".
I thought. And
Yeah, Leggett's
they're all.
6'4".
Yeah.
They're shooting
I couldn't
guards.
believe Coker was 6'3", though.
It's a good strategy. If you're gonna get a really short quarterback, just
Yeah.
get him really tall receivers. Get him really short offensive linemen too,
Yeah,
so
you
you can
can-
see over them.
gotta
Isn't their
find
tight
some
end
fronts.
Tremble too? You're like 6'7".
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, this is a bit inexplicable for the Rams.
Yeah,
I know
out of nowhere.
Stafford threw 2 picks, one of them being his fault, the other one was not his fault. But still, he loses his I think like 10-game streak of not throwing a pick. He was 32 touchdowns, or no, he was 30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions before today. He now sits at 32 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, still 6th in QBR, still 6th in yards, 1st in touchdowns. He's still the MVP favorite, despite a tough performance today.
Yeah, and on top of that, 2 more touchdowns for Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
He's up to
Former Raider.
he's up to 19 on the season. What's the record for that?
He is a red zone threat.
He has 19 touchdowns?
Yes.
When you have a
Holy
release, when
shit.
you have a
The
release,
single season record is 23. Is that real?
release as deadly as Devontae Adams in the red zone,
And look at
you are a
Or
And
14.
especially
14.
against-
I don't know why I said 19. It's 14. But the record is 23, so he's got a chance.
I mean, and look at what he did on the Jets and the Raiders. Now, I mean, he was fine on the Raiders. The Jets, he was really bad. And
Yeah,
this is my point, is like, as much as you can like a guy like Garrett Wilson and his talent, if he's a Jets receiver, they're worthless. The Jets receivers they can't do anything unless you're AD Mitchell.
Yeah.
Then you'll be fine.
He's going to have to start getting that talk, though, for this record here. And if he gets a receiving single-season touchdown record, I mean, Opoy's been JSN, and he doesn't have the yards for it, though. That's the craziest thing, is how do you put him in a race? He's 27th in
he
yards.
wouldn't be Old Boy. I think he would probably get-
Breaking a record like that, though, held by
he would
Randy
be all
Moss.
pro for sure.
His
I don't think he could win Old Boy just 'cause he broke the record.
that's a big record. I mean, his personal record is 18, so he's on pace to tie that and go top 3.
The gap did close this week for MVP, boys. It's now Stafford at plus 110 and Drake May at plus 130.
And Drake May plays tomorrow,
So it is close. It's going to come down to the wire. If Drake May has a really good game, he can move into the favorite. Would be insane. And then after that is plus 1,000 for Jordan Love. So it's a 2-horse race here.
it's been a weird year in terms of those awards because with Heisman, I feel like whoever wins it, I could care less, honestly. Right
Yeah,
now.
not even a little bit. It's been like the least eventful Heisman year of all time. After last year.
where it's
The craziest.
Yes.
Go
Do you
T-Rob.
guys have a guess of who the coach of the year favorite is?
Vrabel.
It is Vrabel at minus 180. Do you know who comeback player of the year favorite is?
Devontae?
But it would be an
No, it doesn't have to be.
It is.
Oh, it is an injury person?
Yeah.
Who's coming off of an injury?
It's not a big one. Dak
Not a-
Prescott.
Oh, yeah. I like that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that. I like my guy.
What was his injury?
Was it like a wrist injury or something?
I know he missed the rest of the year, but it wasn't that serious. And Hutch is third, Christian McCaffrey is second, and then Daniel Jones
I
is
feel
fourth.
like Hutch.
Oh, hip. I think it was a
I think
hip.
so too.
I think his hip like came off the bone or something.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, we already talked about the Rams next game, right?
And another guy who, just want to put it out there, completely had to reshape how he played, and he has. And doesn't get enough
yes.
respect for it.
Yes. We already picked the next 2 games. Cool. So moving into the 3:00 window, Seahawks 26, Vikings 0. The Vikings have gone 6 quarters in a row without scoring a point.
Yeah, the offense is bad. Max Prosper is not the next Brock Purdy. He's not very good at all. A couple bad plays. I mean,
4 interceptions, no touchdowns.
that's a Nathan Peterman style.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No touchdowns, 4 picks. Didn't have a run game to help him. Offense was awful, and the Seahawks defense dominated at home. Darnold didn't have to do too much.
Neither do I. I mean, the Vikings are done. They're cooked. We buried the Vikings weeks ago. This is better. This is not better than 9.
No, it's not.
You'd rather have 9 than this.
You'd rather have 9. And on top of it, I was really hoping for a 9 versus Sam Darnold, and letting Sam Darnold just demolish him.
Yeah.
But we didn't get any of that because Sam Darnold didn't have to do anything.
Yeah. And I mean, he didn't do much. I mean, JSN had 2 catches for 23 yards.
If they still had Darnold,
100%.
They'd be in a better shape. I don't know.
I bet
They
they're
wouldn't
like
be
8-4.
14-3 like last year.
I bet they're like 8-4 right now instead of 4-8.
Probably something like that. Maybe like 7-5. So something in that range. I think they're above 500 with Darnold. I'd say.
yeah.
And you see the Seahawks are at 9-3 with him. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Nothing crazy to say about this game. The Vikings next week play against the Commanders. I feel like Jaden Daniels will be back for that game.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I'm hearing swirlies.
Swirlies?
Yeah, swirlies. Rumors are swirling.
Okay.
That they're rethinking.
What do you mean, his injury or him as a quarterback? Oh, that's crazy.
Really?
I
haven't heard those swirlies.
Yeah, I haven't heard those swirlies either.
That'd be a crazy switch up.
But I mean, this is Washington we're talking
Yeah,
about. So I wouldn't put it past them because they do crazy things.
they do. With that being said, I am going to take the Vikings, though. I'm still going to take the Vikings.
I'm taking the Commanders.
If
If it's
JD's
Max
back,
Prosper
I'm
or
going.
9, I don't care. They both stink.
If JD's back, I'm going.
I'm going to go with 9.
And I'm taking Marcus Mariota over any of those two.
Sure.
Ross Martin,
100%. Me too. Bills 26, Steelers 7. This is a game for 26-7. This was a game for the first half.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't anymore. Another non-impressive game from Josh Allen. He's stacking them up this year. I don't have. Let me look to see how far he is away from MVP. Because it's got. Oh well, he's 5th. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That is absurd.
I wouldn't have thought he was 5th.
He's 5th. It's Stafford, May, Love, Prescott,
How many
Allen.
turnovers?
9 picks.
Nice.
I said 9 picks.
I mean, even
Was
that.
missing both of his
18
tackles in
and
this
9 is
game.
bad for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That's bad. Outside of the top 10 in passing yards. Or 10 in passing yards, I guess. James Cook was great today, though. 144 yards on the ground. He did not find the end zone, though. So it's good for you. We saw, obviously, Rodgers comes back from injury, plays, wasn't great, hurt the same wrist over again. Rudolph comes in for a couple snaps. I think he gets 3 total pass attempts, and Rodgers comes back. Rodgers has not been great, but you definitely would rather have Rodgers than Mason Rudolph.
I feel like
No.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't miss Fields.
it can't be much worse than Rodgers.
No. Rodgers is better than Fields.
Maybe decision making.
I mean, Rodgers has 19 and 7. He's a better
Like I
TD
said,
interception than Josh Allen. I don't know.
Overall-
Look at them this year and then look at them last year. I honestly felt more efficient.
it did feel more efficient last year, but I think overall his team just isn't that good.
They're not. They're the Steelers.
Yeah.
They're 6-6.
And they didn't get out to a
They are
hot,
the
as much of a hot
Steelers.
start.
Yeah, they're gonna
They're
finish
stealing.
9-8. Yeah, they're gonna just steal. Unfortunately for them, 9-8 probably don't get it done this year.
It definitely does not. They need 3 wins though to get to 9 and 8.
Hey, but
and in this schedule, I
About
don't see 3
500.
wins.
Yeah, but exactly. But you're saying you don't see 3 wins?
They have the Ravens twice, the Dolphins, the Lions, and the
They'll take one of
Browns. So if they take one of the Ravens games,
The Dolphins and the Browns.
they have to take the Dolphins and the Browns.
They could
and
beat
do
the
they
Browns.
win every game at Browns? That's the
they could do it.
Those are the 3. They're probably not beating the Lions. They could. They could beat the Lions, but I don't think they will.
I mean, likely they get it done, but I mean, honestly, that last week the Ravens game might not matter. Who knows? Maybe the Ravens haven't won.
Yeah, that would be. That's how they get their 9-8 is a cheap win against Tyler Huntley.
Lamar's on the bench.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be embarrassing.
I believe. Wait, I don't know if we talked about it. I thought DK Metcalf did get hurt in this game, but did he come back?
I do not know. I do know that the Bills are a fake 8-4 to me.
I don't know because they beat the teams they're supposed to.
We got in a fight. Shocker.
What happened?
You got into a fight. That's what it was. I was thinking of.
Beat the teams they're supposed to
Outside of the Dolphins,
beat. Dolphins have
And the
shown,
Falcons.
have shown flashes.
and the Falcons are a bad loss too.
Falcons have also shown
Falcons is a bad loss. I'll give that one.
But that game was
Their schedule, though, again, I still
A
think
30
they're-
to 13 against the Dolphins is a bad loss. They got blown out by the Dolphins.
they're better than the Bengals. The Patriots game is just a game that they have to win. And then you have Browns and Jets are 2 easy wins for them, hopefully, and then a big Eagles game.
They're gonna make the playoffs. I'm not
They're
saying
gonna make
not
the playoffs,
They're
yes.
8-4. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna win 2 of those.
Unless the Patriots blow up, though, they don't get their division win again. I think they beat the Patriots, honestly. I don't think they lose 2 to them.
I think they lose in New England for sure.
I don't think they lose 2 to them. I just don't see it happening. And I don't know what the division record would be then. Might be tied, honestly.
If I had to make a guess right now, I would say they go 3-2 down the stretch, go 11-6, and make the playoffs as a wild card.
You want to write it down?
I think 11-6 we can remember. We'll probably bring it up next week.
I know, but I want it in writing. Put it on like the wall.
Yeah, I'll write it somewhere on the wall. Bills 11-6. I mean, I could see them losing to the Bengals, Patriots, Eagles. They could easily lose 2 of those.
They just win at home, so I'm just predicting all 3 wins at home, and then I just think they beat the Patriots. I don't think they lose twice, and then the Browns. I think they beat the Browns.
They did lose at home to the Patriots this year.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they lose both games to the Patriots.
I think Foxborough might be jumping that night.
That's what I'm saying.
It will
Well, it
be.
is a noon game, but yeah,
It could
that
get
afternoon, yeah.
I could get flexed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
should
could
get
get
flexed. It should. And then Steelers we picked already. So last game here. Sorry, we'll let you do this one. Chargers 31, Raiders 14.
Another
Go off
rough
on the
game.
Raiders. Go off on the Raiders.
Another rough game. I'm not, because we just fired Chip. I got everything I wanted. That's all I wanted.
As we said.
Chargers, they're getting healthier. I think Herbert was set up for an MVP season this year. Injuries have kind of robbed him of that opportunity.
You're taking your Raiders minute to glaze your division rival quarterback.
I am, because my team's not worth talking about.
Fair enough.
And I think the Chargers are actually looking kind of poised for the playoffs.
I would
But
agree. I mean, yeah.
The Raiders defense is kind of too inconsistent. They can't get pressure when they need to. Crosby's getting triple team, double team, chipped, whatever. The offense is the worst offense I've ever seen the Raiders have
Ever?
my entire life. Yes.
Ever.
This is a terrible. Look at
They're
their
bad.
stats week to week. It's rare they get over 150 yards.
just
Yeah.
insane.
They don't score. I think their average points a game is like 13.
And this is
that.
with a really good tight end and a really good running back.
Yeah, but their bottom tier line in history.
Yeah.
It feels
That's
Not-
every
not-
year.
It's back-to-back years.
like. No, well, I would take last year's line
Well, yeah,
over
I'm
this
saying
one.
it's just been a consistent weakness.
Yeah, but last year's line was better, honestly.
And it sucks for those teams who, like, it's the same thing with the Jets. They've had a bad offensive line for so long, and they do try to get it better, but you just miss on every shot.
Well, no, they didn't do anything. I mean, they drafted some guys in the top 100, like back end of the top 100, and they're not even playing them.
Did you guys
So like,
did you guys take the 1-0 lineman from the Giants, or did he go there? It's Jermaine not Iomanor. It's something.
oh, he was with us.
And now he's on the Giants,
Yeah.
and I think he's been decent with
That's
them.
what he should be with us.
Yes.
That's the guy they should have kept. They should have kept the center. He's back up on the Chargers now, James.
Yep.
Who else? No, those are the two ones. Because Cole Miller got hurt, so those are the two guys they should have
Parham
kept.
playing?
Illuminor, I'm okay with Parham because he's probably our most consistent guy this season.
Yeah.
But Illuminor and James, I didn't like James that much, but it's better than what we got right now.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Then the Raiders are cooked.
Will Putnam is the name.
Only
We're
thing,
gonna trash it.
only thing I'm gonna have a say here, or have you say here, is just who are they taking?
who? Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm Mendoza. If he's I feel like Brady will like Mendoza.
How much power does Brady really
I think
have?
Brady has a lot of sway. I think Spytek is Brady's guy, the GM, and I think he has a lot more sway, especially when it comes to
What if it was like a Nussmeier?
I would be shocked. Is he even going to the draft?
I don't know.
Can I give you a little bit of like hope, maybe?
I have hope. We have a ton of picks. We got Pete Carroll. We're gonna have a new offensive coordinator, maybe defensive coordinator.
You have 3.6. Genti has 3.6 yards per carry, which is the same as McCaffrey.
One of the
Genti
worst
is running behind the worst offensive.
I still think he's one of the top backs in the league. I'd stand on that.
If you put him
He shows flashes.
behind.
If you put him in McCaffrey's situation, I think he puts up great numbers.
Yeah, honestly.
And that line isn't fantastic.
It's better than the Raiders.
It's better than the Raiders. It's not fantastic though. It's not one of the best.
Trey Lance also got a completion in this game.
Yeah. And do you have?
How many completions?
One for one, 9 yards.
Well, Herbert
He got hurt.
he like twisted his finger or something. Herbert went out. and he came back in. And that's the other thing. Herbert, he's throwing a Keenan Allen on every third down.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Maybe do something about Keenan Allen running an out route on 3rd and 7 every time. You know?
But then they're just gonna throw it to Loud McConkey
You have
or
had-
Rhonda Gatson.
Yeah.
Or
You have had the same DC for a couple of years now, so
I
You love
like
Patrick
them.
Graham,
I
but-
like the scheme. They lack talent.
all right, I think we're ready to.
well, I do have one
Go
question
ahead.
for the Raiders fan.
Yeah.
What are the opinions on the Geno Smith was getting play calls that just don't exist?
Well,
From
I-
Chip Kelly.
Look, Chip Kelly might be the worst coordinator hire.
National
Long
champion Chip Kelly.
National champion.
We can say that about Matt Patricia next year, maybe.
Two-time national champion, right?
I believe once as a head coach, once as a coordinator.
So 2-time national champion.
Did he
Chip
win
Kelly.
a Super Bowl or no? He didn't
No.
win a Super Bowl, no. Right? Okay.
But 2-time national champion Chip Kelly
Yep.
was the worst offensive coordinator hire, probably within the last 5 years. It feels like this is the worst offense ever.
Yeah.
So
And the Raiders love canning a coach after 1 year.
well,
even though they
and they're
can't afford
paying
it.
him $20 million a year, something like that. Ridiculous.
Mark
Coordinator,
Da-
highest
Mark-
paid coordinator. in the league.
Mark Davis' checkbook has to look crazy.
Oh.
The
Since
guys, the names that he's probably paying still.
Since they moved to Vegas, he has to be.
I think he has to be so broke. He spent so much.
Dude, I am telling you, he makes so much money.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He takes a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's earned it. He's been through enough.
Yeah, I mean the Oakland years were rough. He probably was broke.
Yeah.
For being-
I mean, there was the infamous where he couldn't fire the head coach because he
No.
didn't have
Yep.
enough money.
Yeah.
Just you can't ever overlook that. But all right, time for our NFL knockout games. We end every show. 14 weeks in the season, or 18 weeks in the season. We eliminate one team each every single week from the playoffs. Mike's current teams through 12 weeks eliminated are the Dolphins, Bengals, Browns, Jets, Titans, Raiders, Commanders, Giants, Falcons, Cardinals, Saints, Vikings. Who's gonna be team
it's
number
tough
13?
now. It's tough now. I initially was planning on getting the Panthers out of here, and I still might,
I
but
can't give up.
Can't. They're 7-5.
I just don't think they can get. They're 2 games back of the Niners at 9-4. I don't realistically think they can get in.
Miles is rallying his boys,
Yeah, he is.
Let me just look up one thing.
Okay, you want me to do mine?
I mean, if you have it, I mean, you have an easy one, don't you?
I do have an easy one. I'll go ahead and do it. My current teams eliminated are the Dolphins, Jets, Browns, Titans, Jaguars, unfortunately,
Oh.
Raiders, Commanders, Vikings, Falcons, Cardinals, and I'm going to be eliminating the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
though. There's a lot.
They're dead. No, they're
Oh.
dead. Yeah, they were one of my.
The Raiders are eliminated.
Raiders.
eliminated.
Yeah,
I
Raiders
was
were
gonna
eliminated about a
say.
month ago. But no, I'm taking out the Bengals. They. Wait. No, I'm going with the Steelers.
That's,
Really?
That's the
I'm
other
going-
team that
I'm
I'm
going with
picking.
the Steelers.
Really?
That's the
I
other team I'm
wanna
deciding
keep-
between.
Keep the hope alive that if somehow the Bengals run the table and Joe Burrow finds his way to get to 9-8, and maybe the AFC collapses and 9-8 somehow gets in with a weird tiebreaker. I don't want to get screwed on that, and I'm
You're-
pretty sure the Steelers aren't getting in.
Well, now you're hurting yourself even more, though, because you have the Steelers out and the Jags out. So
You're right. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals. Back to the Bengals. Joe Burrow can't come back. Come on, 9-8. Never gonna get in with 9-8.
um,
All right, you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to stick. I mean, I was trying between the Steelers and this team, but I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Mm.
I hate it. They get the Saints in their next game after the bye, but after that, it's Buccaneers, Seahawks, Buccaneers.
Wow.
South is
I mean,
Always
but-
is.
so what
Always
I'm
is.
I'm predicting here is the Buccaneers to win those games.
Well, you have
It could flip.
You have every other team eliminated in the NFC South from playoff contention,
Yeah, it could flip.
so it has to. And then I believe if we're just looking at how
I'm
we're
just trusting the
standing,
Bucs. I'm
the
trusting
Jaguars
the
are the only
Bucs.
team I'm in trouble with, and I don't think you're in trouble with any team
Except for the Panthers. I mean, the Panthers are tied.
except for the Panthers. Yes,
They're tied for the division lead. I'm just predicting the Bucs are the better team.
There it is. All right. That will about do it then for this episode of the Engage A podcast. We'll be back next week to discuss all things week 14, playoff scenarios, NFL knockout injuries, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit all the links in our description for Spotify, TikTok, social media, and all of that. And we'll see you in the next one.